Pelikan Sovereign M800 is one of the best-seller fountain pen on the market, and I have 3 pieces here which are special edition that you have to see. Hey Goodfellas, I'm Naldi and we are of course here at Style of Zug. Time to discover 3 M800 that you probably already have seen on this channel, you probably have seen on my Instagram account, but you know what? We need to dive a bit deeper because I really love these 3 pieces that we have over here. Then I also have a piece with which we can do a writing test. It has a fine nib, so let's see how it performs, so don't miss it out. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go check it out below. You're gonna see if you're subscribed or not. In case you're not subscribed, subscribe so you're gonna get notification whenever we have a new video up, and you know that twice a week we have a new video here on YouTube talking about the wonderful world of fine pens. But let's start with the oldest release of Pelikan. This is an M800 green Demonstrator. What I love about this is the fact that this is a re-edition from an edition of 1992. The Chronoswiss styloscope that was made was based on the edition Green Demonstrator of 1992 because Gerd Rüdiger Lang was a big lover of that pen and he was using this specific fountain pen of 1992 on a daily basis, and so he asked Pelikan if they could do a green Chronoswiss styloscope based on the Sovereign with specific details on the pen. So this is a wonderful Demonstrator in green where you can see when the ink is filled up. It's actually a piece that I'm considering to purchase for myself. It's a piston filling mechanism, of course. It's a Demonstrator, which means that it's gonna have kind of dirt and ink all over the pen, but this is part of the beautiful thing of it. It's a 2-tone nib with rhodium plating and yellow gold. I think the M800 is a great size. The M1000 is a rather big writing instrument. The M800 is very international in terms of size, so it can be used by anyone, woman, man, also M1000. I mean, there's no rule, of course, but often I see that men prefer to have M1000 while women prefer to have a bit smaller writing instrument, M600s, but M800 might be just the perfect mix. So the M800 Green Demonstrator, great price point, I think like 690 Swiss francs, which it's a special edition. I can truly suggest to go for this one. But one that that I truly love is what is called the M905, but it's actually an M800 size. It's the white Toledo. Look at the beautiful hand engraving here on the barrel. Look how beautiful it is. And I mean, for the first time, a white Toledo, super collectible, a lot of incredible craftsmanship. I think here we're at 1,990 Swiss francs. So that's about $2,500, about 2,300 euros. What an incredible pen. This one has a full rhodium nib with an ink window. Come check it out. And again, even if it's called M905, it's a size that is an M800 size. Sterling silver barrel, beautiful pen. They perform very well. They have a great ink flow, a very nice piston filling mechanism, which is the original piston filling mechanism that was designed and conceived by Theodor Kovacs, that then sold the patent to Pelikan. We're talking about the 40s, 50s. And then one that you haven't seen yet on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. I had done a video about the fact that this would be released, but I've never shown it physically. I'm talking about the cream blue M800. It's growing on me. I like the colors here on this one. We have golden elements, 2-tone gold nib. We have an ink window so we can see where the ink is at. And we have this beautiful mix of this blue, royal blue kind of barrel with the cream details. I think overall a very elegant pen. I mean, look at how nice it looks. Would match my suit very well, I guess. Let's put it over here in my outer pocket. I think it's pretty cool. But I think like price-wise also quite interesting. I don't remember if it's like 590, 690. I'm not here to sell you the pens. I'm here to show you the pens. That's why I don't know the price exactly. Still, they're available at Style of Zug. If you're interested, we have them in stock. They're ready to ship. They're brand new. But now I want to show you how M800 rides. I'm not sure if you have seen yet how one rides. Maybe you own one, maybe you don't own one. And by the way, later I'm going to tell you what I want you to comment. Actually, I'm going to tell you now. I want you to let people know how your Pelikan performs. Is it an M800? Is it an M1000? People who don't have a Pelikan, you know, they might want to read about the fact if these pens are great or not. And the ones that are watching who own the pen are the best testimonial to say what you think about it. Did you had a bad experience? Did you had a good experience? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Which one do you own? How are you using it? Why are you liking it? And so on. This is what really adds up value to this channel, beside the fact that you need to be subscribed. Let me show you how it writes. On Tomoe River paper, come over here please. This is the classic blue one. This is a fine nib, 18 karat. So with the M1000 you need to be careful because you never know if the nib is going to be actually too thick. So a fine is rather a broad nib. But let's see here. I've put Sailor Coca ink, which is a shading ink. So honestly, I would place this definitely as a fine nib. Let me show you. So, oh, I have no ink left. Look, it's not skipping, it's actually the ink because I haven't filled it up for a long time. Yeah, you can actually see that it's slightly finer. Check this out. Okay, but let me keep on writing with this M800. Great ink flow, some feedback. Of course, Tomoe River paper is always amazing. So, great writing experience. If you prefer to have a thicker writing, then go for a medium, otherwise go for a broad, but there's also extra fine if that's to be taken into consideration. Definitely different than having the M1000. This is an actual F-nib, that is an F-nib. And so on the M800, you can be pretty secure that if you buy an F-nib, you're gonna have an F-nib kind of experience. I would love to know from you what I just asked you, but also let me know of these 3 pens here that I've shown you. Check this out. Which one is your favorite? Which one is the one that you would actually go for? Can't wait to read from you. Stay tuned for a lot more content that is coming up in the next days. And don't forget that together we are changing the game.